Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is the total rewards you can get this month. I thought it was important to do this video, especially because there's been such a big problem with the quests that players wanted to get into. I've asked Kabam about this, whether or not there's going to be any entry compensation. And again, if you haven't seen today's Marvel Contest of Champions news, go see it. It explains more about that. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to go over a little bit over that, but also when it comes to the volume of shards, the volume of materials you can pick up. So before, it looked like this with the quest situation. So these were quests 1 to 6 and what you could get back from it. This is slightly changed, which we're going to go over in a video, but also collect together the totals. The various quests give different kinds of rewards. Again, if you're not so familiar with this, with what's going on with the side events, go check out the channel. Lots of content on there about that. So once you get into the side events and you go into the respective difficulties, they'll give out specific rewards. And there's various different quests to choose from with varying different types of champions to use. You can only use 2 champions in this. I would say some of those champions that you'll get to know, if you're going for one specific quest, you'll get to know the right champions to take in. For me personally, I'm going for the Symbiote Enhanced Hive, which I'm taking in a combination of Dr. Doom, just because, you know, helpfulness, and the second champion is Falcon, which is in order to kind of like take on a Spider-Verse based character. But I will probably change it up, maybe use She-Hulk because of the slow debuff, easy rotations around a heavy attack. But there's others. You could use Spider-Gwen, you could use Venom against Spider-Verse champions, you could use a whole plethora of champions. It doesn't stop there. Maybe we should do a video, I don't know. I kind of think like maybe there's too many videos I'm going to be doing on this side event and stuff. But let's get down to business, ladies and gentlemen. So one of the main things that we've got is a list of rewards. Now, as a lot of you know, you can do these 28 times. So let's say that's going to be doing tier 4 class catalyst and tier 4 class catalyst fragments times 28. And by the way, just to confirm, if you're wondering, tier 5 class catalyst fragments 450, did I just give you something like that? The answer is no. As Kabam Boo has said, where's the confirmation? The confirmation is right here, which is that the first reward tab, and because it says tier 5 class catalyst 450, is that just 2% crystal, or do we get to choose the class? Good question. It's a crystal. So yeah, don't think you're getting a selector anytime soon, which is slightly sad, but what did we expect from Kabam? Did we really expect we were going to be seeing a selector? And the answer is no. Sad times. Okay. So further business side of things is indeed a spreadsheet. Yes, it wouldn't be my channel if there wasn't some sort of like spreadsheet with some description. And boom, we have got that on screen right now. So there's a 2-parter to this. Number 1 is going over the runs per 28, because you get 28 if you're choosing to do them. Also the kind of scenarios, because essentially this is what we refer to as a pick a mix. You get to pick and mix around the type of rewards you can get based on doing the quest. So on screen right now is that. So scenarios for Cav and Thronebreaker and Uncollected. I don't tend to go any like lower because a lot of players are Uncollected and Cavalier and Thronebreaker, and that covers 3 different types of progressions, although Cav and Thronebreaker is kind of the same. So yeah. Anyway, right. So so with this, you can see on screen right now, I've done it a per run, which is, you know, what we saw, but also times 28 runs. And this is all about perspective. Do I recommend anything in particular to go for? Of course, but at the same time, this is all down to you as a player. What do you need right now? Are you going to check your crystal shards and go, I need to go for 6 stars and 5 stars? Are you going to check your catalyst, your tier 5 basics, your alphas, and go, I need to go in this direction? Do I need more signature stones? Do I need generics as opposed to things that the ones that are going to be random crystal drops? What do you need? Go get it, and we'll get back to that in a minute. So the various quests, by the way, this is correct against what has been posted, because before 1 to 6 quests, it was incorrect, and that's a problem. Again, explained thoroughly in the MCN today. So start off with the first thing, quest 1, you get 28 catalyst after 28 runs, 12,600 fragments, or 28 tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystals. Got to make that very clear on that one. 28 tier 5 CCFCs. God damn, Kabam with those stupid long things. Clintar Catalyst, okay, 280 total you can get from 28 runs. You're getting it regardless. You're getting it regardless of what you do. And with uncollected, it's tier 4 class Catalyst 28. Clintars are going to be 168. I assume that's going to be enough to get you a rank 5 symbiote, summon symbiote, but with being Cavalier and Thronebreaker, I want to say you get there quicker than you might think you do. A little bit of info on that situation though. You will need a lot more of those Clintar Catalysts than you might think, especially because, like, looking at this this guy here, it's not, I think it's like 28 that you need total for the first kind of like 24 you need for the first rank up, and then after that you're gonna need more to get, you know, so if it's like increments of 24, you might need 48 the next one, and so on. So it will kind of like add up, but at the same time it will be a case that in time you'll get it, but it's just going to take a lot longer than you might think. Like it could be a case like you, I don't know, need 10 to 14 days before you can get him up to rank 5. Let's just say that's just from what I gather. It's definitely different than it was in 2018. I'll be doing a full video on that at a later date once I've got some more info. But yeah, back to the spreadsheet. So from doing all the other quests, there's 12 tier 2 alpha there's 12 tier 2 alpha fragments you can get if you do 28 runs. So that's 448,000. Wow, that's a lot of frags. Equals 12. I'm not going to do the remainder. There is a remainder with some of these stuff, but let's just kind of like put it down to what it is, and 12 is what you can get if you do 28 runs in tier 2 alphas. And if you are uncollected, you do 28 runs, you get 6. Very important for those who want to rank up champions and maybe don't have access to a more powerful glory store. Then quest 3, if you're looking at 6-star shard acquisition, 14,000. That's not too bad from this. And then 5-star signature sig crystals, those are 196 you can get at 7 at a time. This is the one I'm approaching, mainly because I want to open up some more crystals, get some more champions, and have more options. So rank 3 is 6 stars at a later date, you know, First World Marvel Contest of Champions problems. Quest 4 is all about gold. 9.8 mil gold is available for those that are going to grind it. Then if you're uncollected though, you only get 4.2. So there is a bit of a dip, but you know, I don't know many people that would do 28 runs to get gold only. I'm just putting it up there for the sake of it. It really gives you perspective. 5-star signature stones on quest 5, 112, and then you've got those are I think they're the generic ones. I'm gonna go with the generic ones, especially because as uncollected on quest 3, you can get the +5 ones, which is, you know, that's cool. You get the +5 ones 4 at a time, 112, and then you get 7,000 6-star shards as uncollected. So that may be what players might go for, especially if they're doing uncollected one month, which is 2,500, I want to say, and then it's like 7,000. You're coming close to a 6-star in the month of October. Pretty impressive, especially because other months aren't that good for uncollected when it comes to getting that stuff. Quest 6, tier 1 alphas, you get 28 of them, and tier 5 basics, you get 4,500, equaling 126,000 fragments. I just had to check that with quest 6. So I was thinking like tier 1 alpha, 1 at a time. That's very stingy. It is stingy. It really is stingy. It's the tier 5 basic fragments that are the biggest kind of interest thing that players will look to go for. So yeah, and then for uncollected, if you are looking for an opportunity to get yourself some tier 5 basic, you know, 45,000 is how much it is to form 1. Out of you know, interest, 126,000. That is enough to form, I think it's 2. Yes, 2. It's just under 3. It's really close to 3, but it's not kind of over that point because it'll be 90,000 plus that, which is 135,000 to get 3, so 126,000. So you're off by like 9k. So it's kind of like, it's a bit disappointing there to get that third one, but that will be interesting some players. If you don't get it in the glory store, if you don't get it in the questing, you don't get it in any other content, you may be kind of like going, oh, well, I might have to grind that. So the kind of end point for this video that I want to preface is scenarios, okay? Because here's the thing, you don't have to do 28 runs in one specific quest. You can split them about. This is why I've created, I'll make this available in the Discord. I'll try and create a Google link to this stuff. I don't know if it's going to be helpful for anybody, but you know, gives you perspective, and that's what we want to do, give people perspective of the rewards. So here's some scenarios, okay? Scenario 1. So if you do 20 runs in Quest 3, you get 10,000 6-star shards. Helpful. Hey, who doesn't want a fully formed 6-star? This gives you 8 additional runs in something like Quest 1, where you get 8 times 450 fragment, or the 2% tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystal. So that could be a good option for players. You may want to go down that route if you're Cavalier and Thronebreaker. Grind scenario 2. Okay, 15 runs in Quest 2 will net you 240,000 tier 2 fragments, which equals about 6. I think it's just over 6. I think it's 6.6 if I remember my mathematics with that. Equals 6 tier 2 alpha catalysts fully formed. So, you know, for those players that want that, that could be an option. Gives you 10 additional runs to then do in Quest 3, which could be an advantage of going like, okay, I need as a player to accumulate tier 2 alphas, but I have 5,000 6-star shards. I could get a fully formed 6-star if I then did 10 runs in Quest 3, which also leaves you a remainder of 3 more runs with those entry keys, antibody entry keys, to do 3 times 2% tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystal grind. Could be a good option. And a third one, which is mainly on rank up materials, where you do 20 runs in Quest 6 and get 90,000 tier 5 basic fragments, equals 2, and then you 2 fully formed, that is, and then 8 runs in Quest 2, finishing you off with 120,000 tier 2 fragments, which is is definitely 3.5, so 3.5 tier 2 alphas fully formed. So yeah, I hope this video helped. As I said, spreadsheet I'll put into the Discord. I'm trying to make like an ultimate grind guide to October, because it's very much like a bit weird month. And if you want to take a print screen, you know, take a print screen of me like this. Take a print screen if you want, and kind of like get a bit of perspective of how you want to grind and what you want to grind, and just put in a scenario for yourself, what you need at the moment, and go get it. It's also going to be a process to get your summon symbiote up to a better rank to then take on Cosmic Horror. At a particular rank, he's able to deal with a good chunk of the early quests, like the 4-star stuff, but when he gets into the latter point, I think you're really going to want to have the extended abilities and improvements that come from the higher ranked summon symbiote, so that'll take some time. But good luck in your side event grind, and expect a few more bits of content. I probably want to get done by next week all of my side event content to then focus on Act 7.3. So yeah, that's what's up with the channel. Thank you very much for watching this video. Support and check out some of the other content I recently posted, including the MCN for Friday, which goes over the issues that we've had with the quest numbering situation and how that's affected certain players. I'm still trying to get some idea of compensation for those that feel hard done by the entry system. Also, make sure to check out one of the other videos on screen, and hope you enjoy some of the content, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.